about the PS5. So Sony, the CEO of Sony, just recently announced that PS5s. This is probably about a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, that PS5s will finally be back in stock after 2 years of not being in stock and being resold on the market for up to I see them up to $850, $900. I know someone personally who paid $1,500 for his the week it came out. He paid $1,500.
That's wild.
For the past week, though, for the past week or two, they've been fully stocked on. You could buy them directly from Sony on the website, or you can get them on Walmart, or I think Best Buy has some too, for the regular price of $500 or $600 for the disc unit. Obviously, that's a little bit crazy for anybody that paid that up to, like I said, $1,500. That's
that's wild.
Was not me.
That's crazy, but at least I guess you can say that you got to play it right when the week it came out, because this person they got it the next day. But so anyway, just letting everybody know that that's back in stock, just in case you wanted to get a PS5 for you or anybody else.
So it's no issue now. You saying no issue?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, if you want to get it directly from either Walmart or Sony.com or Best Buy, but I'm pretty sure you can't just like walk into a GameStop and get it right now still, which is weird. Obviously, back in the day when we was kids, games weren't this hard to get your hands on, like game consoles.
No, definitely wasn't. We would have been stressing.
I remember even after the week or two after PS2 came out or Xbox came out, you go in the store and still see them piled up. Like you just grab them, they weren't sold out like that. I remember Nintendo DS, that was like the first. I remember that was kind of like hard when it first came out. It was sold out easily, and that took a while.
That, and I think the PSP. I think you're right.
Yeah, the PSP 2 years, but I think that was just because those were like the first kind of like handheld, modern, like more futuristic games.
Right.
But real quick, let me just ask y'all. So did y'all play the PS5? Like, what y'all thinking? I know Clay, and Don, to an extent, y'all game. I know y'all probably more on the Xbox wave, but starting with Clay, have you had the chance to play the PS5 in the 2 years it's been out?
Honestly, bro, no, I have not been able to actually play the PS5. The closest I've came to playing one is I had what was that Call of Duty game? But one of them Call of Duty games that's cross-play, and I would be gaming with some of my homies that had the PS5, but never actually went to a homie's crib that had the PS5 and got the chance to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. What about you, Don?
Yeah, nah. Ever since the PS5 been out, I ain't even touch a PS5 controller, bro. Like, I mean, I got the Xbox because that was easy to get at the time, the Series S, but PS5, I ain't touched that shit one time, bro.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, it's crazy. Because I mean, they're saying that for the most part now it's outselling the Xbox, but I feel like everybody I know or that I've spoken to, most people have not actually played one themselves. Like, and I don't think they do it anymore. Like, can you go in GameStop? Do they have like games? You know how they used to have like the games set up? Do they do that, or they don't do
that? They still do, but like what it is now is how they have the games displayed, and then you can go and get it behind the counter. They do have that, like, still set up like that, but with the systems now, specifically the PS5, like, it's gotten so scarce with the PS5 that when they do have them in stock, I think you have to have already, like, gone through some sort of process and already prepaid for it, and then you basically just go to the store to pick it up. But you can never just, like, oh, you hear that they're in stock, you go to the store and expect to buy one. They're going to deny you and tell you no, and say that you have to follow, like, some whole process. Yeah.
Damn.
Cool. Yeah, so that's I just think it's pretty interesting that they're back in stock now online. We'll definitely keep up with it and see how long they stay in stock. Yeah, so but moving on, we're gonna talk about